Man, they're really going to win it again. That is crazy. You know, baseball is all about seizing the opportunity when it's presented to you. Win the situation, so to speak. That's all it takes in baseball. You get down 0-2 at the plate. You battle back and find a way to get on base. If you get down in the final inning of a game, storm back to win it like the Atlanta Braves just did. You win the situation. And if you get down in the standings and the team above you finds themselves dealing with a ton of injuries, it's time to seize the opportunity and rally for first place. The Atlanta Braves have that opportunity. And their rally that they pulled off last year after the All-Star break may have just started on Tuesday. Willie Contreras smashed a single to center field to score Ronald Acuna Jr. in the bottom of the ninth for a walk-off win over the Phillies on Tuesday. And I can't think of a better win for the Braves at this point in the season. If there is ever anything to jumpstart a run in the standings, it's a fun win that gets the guys in the locker room excited. Everything's better when players are happy. The plane rides become more fun, warming up on the field isn't so mundane, and the dugouts become more active. Contreras' first Major League walk-off hit on Tuesday puts the Braves at second in the National League East, just ahead of the Phillies with a tying record of 20 wins and 23 losses. The only team the Braves are looking up to now is the New York Mets. And if there ever was a time for the Braves to get hot and start a campaign to defend its 2021 World Series title, it's right now. Just like last year. But the question is, can the Braves capitalize? The Phillies are too inconsistent right now for the Braves to have to worry about them. So the Mets are who the Braves need to have in mind. And they're limping down the race path right now. Look, the New York Yankees became the first team to 30 wins in the 2022 season. And the Mets are just behind them with 29. So the Mets are not a pushover team, as I've stated before. But all the injuries that the Mets are dealing with is what plagued them last year. And it looks like that's happening again. I've said it multiple times. The Mets are one of the best teams in baseball if they can stay healthy. But it's just not working for them this year. Or last year, really. Looking at the injury list, first Jacob deGrom went down during spring training. Then Tyler McGill developed bicep tendonitis last week. And now Max Scherzer joined them with an oblique strain. I mean, can the Mets ever catch a break? The injury bug is taking over the Mets season again. Last year at this point of the season, the Mets were only a few games worse than they are right now. And the Braves are only a tad bit better than they are now. So it's looking very similar to last season. Something that plays into the strengths of the Atlanta Braves, clearly. With the Mets missing 3 of its 4 top rotational arms out for at least 2 months, the Braves have that chance again to gain some ground. The Mets are first in the National League in hits with 383, and second in the National League in batting average at 258. The Mets' hot bats are something that's likely not going to change with these injuries to its pitching rotation. I mean, their bats are the reason they're one of the best teams in the MLB at this point. New York can hit the ball. Let's not get that twisted. However, the pitching will definitely be worse, at least until the trade deadline. The Mets are number 1 in pitching wins with 29, but that just can't stay the same with these key injuries to its rotation. And it's hard to win games without great pitching. The Mets scored 12 runs on Tuesday and still lost. That's the most they scored in a loss in franchise history. Look, when deGrom went down last year, they were 46-38. After his injury, the Mets were 31-47, which is inevitably how the Mets lost their divisional lead. The Mets now have the top 3 guys out. So, how can the Braves make a run? The Braves are top 5 in saves and strikeouts. So what does that mean? When they get the lead, they are able to hold on to it. And with the Braves entering as the second best team in home runs with 52, it's clear they need to jumpstart their offense with their power hitting. So they'll have to look to guys like Riley, Ozuna, and Contreras, like they did on Tuesday. Just get an early lead and lean on his pitching. If they do that, this may be the start of another special season for the Atlanta Braves. Because the talent is there, the coaching is there, and the opportunity is there. All they have to do is seize it. Thanks for watching this video. If you made it this far, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, I have a podcast called Rip Jersey. Follow that, add it to your playlist, listen to it wherever you can. Thanks for watching again. Peace.